Okay, great. Yeah, so we're live. I thought that I would try this out. I've never really tried a live stream. I mean, obviously, I have spoken to audiences live, but I've never tried a live stream. So I thought that I would try it out with you all on YouTube. Now, I thought that I would start the first COO vlog by talking about what I have been engaged in this week. So it's been a super busy week, and I actually had a couple of podcasts. I was a guest on a podcast, so normally I host podcasts. I have two podcasts, one called Redefining AI, and the second one is Convergence. Now, both of the podcasts focus on AI, redefining AI in particular. So we look at the philosophical, the sociological, as well as the cultural impact that AI has on everyone, on your everyday life, your existence, and the way that we actually interact with technology in extremes, sometimes conscious, but also subconscious as well. Convergence is the sort of mixture, the confluence of the business, the technological, as well as the political, and everything that sits at that mixture of the division and the sort of streaming between who we are in our professional situation and also in our personal situation. Now, one thing that I was asked about in one of the podcasts today was, how impactful do you think AI is going to be? And I think that it differs depending on how familiar you are with the AI ecosystem. I am immersed in the AI ecosystem, have been immersed in it for an extremely long time. So I suppose that my answer differs dramatically from someone that's not really that immersed in it. But one thing that struck me as being extremely prominent, and I wrote about this in LinkedIn in one of my newsletters, is that I've been tracking the relentless march of AI, and for a few weeks I've been looking at ARC's vision. Now, ARC is led by Cathie Wood, and I'm sure that most people are familiar with Cathie Wood's very smart woman. And normally, when smart people talk, people listen. Now that, as I said, I've been tracking this relentless march of AI, but when I read a couple of her papers or went back to her Big Ideas 2025, for me, it was like this mic drop moment. It's this sort of grand symphony of convergence that we're not only seeing isolated aspects of innovation, we're really looking at this concerto, this five colossal innovation combination, technologies like, cryptocurrency, we've got smart contracts, advanced battery generalization, we've got distributed energy, so more focus on the energy sector, definitely robotics, as well as precision therapies and multi-omic technologies. Now, the interesting thing here is that the common thread in this convergence of all the technologies that are at the sort of forefront of the next industrial revolution is AI. And I think with that, we can really see that, these five titans of tomorrow, it's AI that is the crown jewel. It's the one that's the reign. It's the wonder of what is catalyzing these technologies. Now, there's a lot of statistics about it as well. You can look at the fact that, genome production development has been intensified by 70% because of the use of AI. These sort of titans, the pillars that have been identified that will also bring a lot of prosperity into the market and for investors that are investing in these are, again, robotics, energy storage, multi-omic sequencing, so like DNA sequencing, where you're unlocking life's deepest secrets, rewriting the very code of the beginning, essentially, and blockchain technology. So decentralization, digital currencies, and a new bedrock of, I imagined, a trust paradigm. So for me, it was, again, trying to convey that AI is explosive. and it's having such an impact on a multitude of industries. And people should start to understand how they can utilize it, how they can benefit from it, and how can it really, and how it can supercharge everything that they're doing. So yeah, I'm really excited and happy that I came on for this first COO vlog, and went live with you. Don't forget that if you want to stay tuned to all of the latest AI updates, then there's various channels that you can join me on. But one of the main ways is to subscribe to the channel AI Pulse, and stick around for a few more live vlogs. Thank you, and have a nice weekend.